In a world of deep and meaningful conversation comes the most unnecessary podcast.
LOL Entertainment. Oh yeah. Here we go again. We be rolling. Shots are blowing. Stacks are golden. Baby, here we go again. On the road again.
LOL Entertainment. Welcome to the fucking show.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the most unnecessary podcast on the internet. It is episode 15, the Founding Fathers edition. Ladies and gentlemen, we are very excited. We've got a great episode lined up for you tonight. Really big show. That being said, I'm going to bring up our panel. First, we have none other than the amazing Patty Cakes Pat Cardinal.
Yo, how we doing?
Not bad, Pat. What are we saying this evening, my friend?
Oh, man, we're doing good. We're doing good. About to have some fun.
Hell yeah. And we're going to bring up the next panel person here. It is the one and only, ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Blackhands McDonald. He's here. He is here. As always, everybody, please remember to like, share, follow, subscribe, all of that jazz, so we can continue to entertain all of you fine folks, and more to come as well. So share it out there. Let everybody know what the hell we're doing.
Obviously, Nanny P with the first comment of the night. Y'all gotta do better, man. Nanny P is always right there.
She's always killing
Right
it. Always
there.
with the first comment.
What's up, Nanny P? Hope you're doing well. Yeah.
Alrighty then. Hell yeah. Steve, are you vaping on the pod?
I'll be doing that for this whole hour.
It's not a vape. It's an anxiety pen.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Although I can't have it out of my hands. It's one other thing as a vapor. It's like a baby in a bottle, man. It goes with you everywhere.
What's the first thing you do when your alarm goes off in the morning?
Turn it off.
I thought you were going to say hit the vape.
No, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, as the alarm is going off in the background, I'm going to pause, not turn it off, take a haul of my vape, sigh, and then turn it off.
Well, I don't know. I've seen you fall asleep with that thing in your hand, dude.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure.
Papa D, what's going on?
Papa D in the comments.
Josh, what's going on?
Hell yeah, man. Comments are already blowing. The comments are blowing.
It's hard to see.
Life is good, Josh. Life is good, brother. Hope you're doing well, man. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in. Unfortunately, guys, we are without Matt Johnson this evening. He has fallen desperately ill, and we wish him a speedy recovery.
Miss you, Matt.
We do miss you, Matt. Hopefully you're watching, at least. Hopefully you're watching. So what's new, guys? What's new? We had a big week last week, and I don't know. What do we want to talk about? Pat, you want to start it off with, first of all, guys, the links are up for the open mic in March. Pat, take it away. Tell us about that while I let my dog out of this room.
All good, brother. Yeah, man. So the March St. Patty's Day open mic at Essential Kitchen will be happening on March 14th. It's going to be a great show, guys, hosted by myself. I've just finalized the lineup. Not going to reveal too much just yet. We're going to make a pretty big post there this week if I get to it. Thankfully, I'm back on day shift, so should have a little bit more time to get some of that shit done. But, yeah, it's going to be an awesome show, man. The past two shows at Essential Kitchen have been great. So for $5, you're definitely getting your money's worth. I'm sure they're going to have some kind of fancy beer to serve up. And I don't know about green pizza, but who knows?
Maybe a charcuterie board.
Yeah, man.
Charcuterie.
But other than that, yeah, it's going to be a great show. So just stay tuned to our Facebook for more details on that coming very shortly.
It's going to be awesome, guys. You want to get your tickets as soon as you can. The last two shows, as Pat said, have been epic, and they both sold out. We've had to turn people away at the door. So this is your call. Get them while you can.
Oh, and we felt so bad too, because it was definitely a younger couple that were hoping to get in and watch the show. And we look at each other. We're like, we can't. Fire code won't let us have any more, and it was unfortunate. But yeah, locker quick.
Nanny
And,
P.
I bet you're there. I bet you're there buying tickets already for March, man.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely. Nanny P commented, "Where is Matt? Matt, we just kind of said that he's not with us tonight. He's under the weather. So hopefully he's watching. Hopefully he's in the comments at least and keeping y'all entertained."
Exactly. He can still do it from home. Steve, I'm going to toss it over to you. What's new with you, my friend? I know you got some big news, and people are probably excited to see you tonight.
I do.
Since they haven't seen you in a while because you've been busy.
Oh yes, of course. I was busy. Just at school there, so all my mind was kind of focused towards that. But that's now closed for this year. I did my finals there on Friday, so now I'm back with you guys, and I get to put my focus back into my work and you guys, and it should be a lot more fun going forward until this time next year.
Look, even Adam's like, "What's that?"
And that's it, Steve. I want to sit there and say, you know what? You put a lot of work into this year's schooling, dude. And although we miss you on the podcast, we are very, very proud of you, buddy.
We are, man. We are.
Thank you.
And we're glad you're back.
Oh, good. Good.
Also, guys, last week, your boys, Not Your Average Joe, Pat Cardinal, and Matt Johnson were at Club Comedy Montreal, McKibben's in Montreal, and we fucking smashed, in my opinion. Anyway. Oh, man. Yeah, great show. Met a lot of cool comics. Got to connect with some people, and crowd was electric. And yeah, man, we killed every one of our sets, I think.
I think so too, bro. I can't disagree. Man, that room was awesome to begin with for a Monday night in Montreal. The only thing, if I were to have to comment on that night, is the goddamn fucking parking lot in Montreal. Make yourself more visible. That was fun. That was fun. People are so helpful.
I will say, man, I'm not gonna lie. Montreal is the comedy hub. I've come to realize this after doing a couple shows there, Pat. I'm sure you agree, man. Doing a couple shows in Montreal compared to anywhere else, you can't compare it. You know what I mean? I got away with a Hitler joke and another racist joke throughout my set, and man, the applause breaks, dude. Like, just killer, dude. You can't get away with that stuff anywhere else. Montreal, we fucking love you, and we will be back, man.
I got an applause on a soccer and masturbation joke. So just to show you the range of what you can get away with in Montreal comedy compared to other places, definitely give yourselves props.
Oh, man, they're savages. They're savages. We love them.
If you're attending comedy shows in Montreal, give yourself some props.
100%. Also, guys, myself and kind of an adopted member of the LOL family, Jordan Angus, will be at Mo Events March 13th for a St. Patrick's Day show. It's a killer show. There's live bands. There's comedy between myself and Jordan Angus, as well as DJ Gloam. DJ Gloam is closing off the night with a sick DJ set. So, guys, get some tickets for that. I've got the link somewhere out there on my socials. You can find it. You can follow Cam, Jordan Angus. They've got the links up as well. So come check it out. That's going to be a great show.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one.
There's a lot of things going on lately, guys. We've been busy, man. We've got a lot of things, kind of in the works and a lot of things coming up. That being said, one of our biggest shows of the year is just around the corner in April. What date we got for that one? April 17th, right? Am I right? April 17th?
Yes,
it is
sir.
The 420 show, guys. Man, it's going to be sick. Steve, are you excited for the 420 show? You'll be hosting that evening.
Of course I am. I have a great time at those shows every year. Forget a line or two, but I have a great time during the whole thing. It's awesome. Steve
being a drinker, we love having Steve host this show because we always twist his arm to dabble a little bit in maybe some edibles or smoke a joint or something before he gets on stage, and it never ceases to amaze.
It does the reverse effect, okay?
If you caught last year's 420 show, I still remember, I think it was Mark Vincent who came up to me and he's like, how did you guys get the drunkest guy in the whole building to host this show?
I'm like, man, he's not even just drunk, dude. Like he smoked a big fat gagger in the parking lot and he's not a smoker. Is that the night? Is that the night of the... Was that the 50-50 poll that we'll never forget?
Yep.
It is. Oh my God, that was amazing, man.
Just to recap, that's a great story, and I don't think we pulled that one on the podcast.
I don't think we have, man.
But that night, like we just said, Steve was feeling pretty good, was feeling no pain that night. So he pulls the 50-50 winner, and I'm up there holding the bucket, and he pulls the ticket. So I grab the ticket. Now, at that moment, I had two choices. One, being the responsible me, would have been to just grab the mic from Steve and read out the 50-50 number. B, which is the option I chose because it sounded at that time like the more entertaining version, was to give Steve the 50-50 ticket and let him read it out. And I recall him just completely butchering it. Like the number was like 6047.
It was even before he read the number. He took the ticket. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment of the night you've been waiting for.
The night of the moment you've all been waiting for. And then it's like the last four numbers, 6074. It was like 2036. You know what I mean? And so I grab the mic, read out the proper number. It was a great time. Steve, you were fun. It was awesome.
So listen, guys, these 420 shows are epic, man. There's always a story to tell after one of these shows. And, man, the lineup is epic. We have a couple hilarious comics coming down from Montreal. Our headliner is actually from Montreal. It's Hash the One. If you don't know him, go check him out. He's on YouTube. He's on all the socials. This guy is hilarious and doesn't come up short when it comes to jokes. Okay, guys?
We'll definitely be sharing some of his stuff throughout the months to promote it. But he is quite the entertainer. Like dabbles in professional wrestling, stand-up comedy, like social media.
Pierre, the guy's a big deal, guys, and we don't mean that literally. You'll see what we mean when you come out to the show and see the guy. All right,
there's a whole new meaning to big things come in small packages.
Oh hell yeah! This is a huge show, guys. Like I said, our comics from Montreal. We got some hilarious comics that we've worked with in the past coming up from Ottawa for the show as well. All the comics are suited for this style. It's going to be great. There's going to be door prizes, guys. Raffle prizes. We've got gingerbread edibles on board as a sponsor, so you're walking away with some goodies. And, the comics always like to throw some out off the stage as well. And not only that, not only are you going to get a huge comedy show and the chance to walk away with a whole bunch of prizes, but at the end of the night, we're closing it off with our good buddy, Pat Cardinal. Take it away, Pat. What are we doing?
Oh, man, we're going to be rocking out. We're going to drop some tunes, open up the dance floor, and we're just going to party like the old-fashioned party style. You know what I mean? Steve's good friend, Alberto, normally tends to come out once Steve is past a certain level of being drunk. So we're going to make it our goal that night to make sure that Alberto is dancing his little legs off on the dance floor.
Oh, man.
Hopefully Hash the One, too. Hopefully we can get that guy on the dance floor, too, man. That'll be a fun time. That'll be fun.
Steve, any comments on Alberto? Do you think we'll see him that night or what?
I just like to point out that yourself, Joe, had like an alter ego, like Enrique doing the salsa, just the same. So I think if we bring out
that was just Joe, dude. That was all me, baby. That was all me.
That was your Latino counterpart.
Oh, don't forget what Papa D just forgot. If you show up to the 420 show, you'll definitely get to see the opportunity to see Joe's mom again.
Oh yeah, Nanny P will be at the 420 show, guys, as well. So, like, all of our podcast followers, you've seen Nanny P every episode commenting and shouting some shit out. Come fucking meet her live in person, okay? You will not regret it.
She's a blast.
It's going to be a great night.
Papa D, hopefully we see you there too, man. It's all about smoking joints. You got the dogs, but Hopefully we see you down too.
Oh, we're gonna see Papa D. Don't you worry. Steve, speaking of alter egos, dude, like Alberto is a pretty good friend of yours. You've known him for a long time. That being said, we have a couple really close friends that we've met over the years, and this next one that we're about to introduce, I think, is we met him under a bridge down by the water, and turns out this guy's turned his life around, and he's become a very good friend of ours. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for none other than Capital Carnage with Don Kedick.
It's time for Capital Carnage with your political punchliner, Don Kedick.
Good evening, and welcome back to Capital Carnage, where we sift through and expose all the geopolitical bullshit so you don't have to. I'm your host, Don Kedick, and tonight's top stories. We're back in the Middle East, folks, if you could have guessed it, as Israel and the USA collaborate and correspond a series of attacks against Iran less than 24 hours ago. Typical Israeli fashion, one of the first targets hit was an all-girls school. We go live now to our field correspondent, Patty Cake's Pat Cardinal.
That's right, I'm standing here beside what used to be a thriving school for young women. That's clearly just being remodeled as a cemetery. Back to you, Don.
Alrighty then. Thanks for that, Pat. Some historians are calling this the moment that the world realizes we might have fucked up. As the hottest headline out of the Middle East has just come across this table less than 12 hours ago. The Iranian Supreme Leader has reportedly been assassinated. Yes, the sitting head of a state of 90 million people was killed in a U.S.-Israeli strike inside Tehran. And as you know, Don is absolutely devastated. This isn't just escalation, folks. This is geopolitical Jenga, where someone just yanked out the entire table. Iranian state media said that the leader died in a precision strike on a fortified compound overnight. Washington doing the classic diplomatic move, where they say no comment, but also yes. Imagine if somebody bombed Washington and took out the U.S. president. That wouldn't be deterrence. That would be recipe for a fucking season finale. We go live now, once again, to our correspondent in the field, Patty Cake's Pat Cardinal.
It's a sad day here for the people, but it looks like they're rising up.
Thanks for that, Pat. And now it's time for the fallout. Massive crowds in Tehran chanting for retaliation. Iranian missiles launched towards Israel and U.S. bases. Regional militants mobilizing in Iraq, Lebanon, and Yemen. And oil markets spiking like they just saw a ghost. Basically, every proxy fuse in the Middle East just got lit simultaneously.
We don't fear death, and we won't let the West and Israel dictate our future.
Strong words here in Tehran. Pat Cardinal, Capital Carnage News. Back to you, Don.
Thanks, Pat. Look, Don's a sensitive man. And seeing another nation's leader vaporized by foreign bombs, it just hits differently. Because assassinations at this level don't just kill a person, guys. It kills off-ramps, diplomacy, it kills resilience. What's left is pure revenge math. Let's do a quick regime change speed run, shall we? Step 1, bomb Iran. Step 2, kill the supreme leader. Step 3, say we're not seeking regime change. Step 4, act shocked when the region explodes. That's not strategy. That's geopolitical drunk texting. And now, Don's global reality check. World reactions are already splitting. The Western allies say it was a necessary security action, while the global South says it was a state assassination. Russia and China condemn it, and the Middle East streets are furious, which means congratulations. The conflict just graduated from a regional war to a global alignment crisis. If I'm not mistaken, I remember President Trump once stating this. And we're getting reports now that our field correspondent, Patty Cake's Pat Cardinal, wants to jump in one last time.
Good thing we voted for the No New Wars guy. Back to you, Don.
Yes, thanks, Pat. But we can't blame the guy. Don't worry, Mr. Trump. We know that you've not only had the greatest ally, but you've also had the greatest intel for the past 25 years. Let's take a look.
Not stopped. Iran could produce a nuclear weapon in a very short time. It could be a year, it could be within a few months.
They have the wherewithal, the stored up, preserved knowledge to make a bomb very quickly if they wanted to do it.
Iran is so dangerous. Weeks away from having the fissile material for an entire arsenal of nuclear bombs.
They're very close. They're 6 months away from being about 90% of having the enriched uranium for an atom bomb. Iran is gearing up to produce 25 bombs, atomic bombs a year, 250 bombs in a decade. Ladies and gentlemen, time is running out.
Iran will be capable of producing alone, without importing anything, nuclear bombs within 3 to 5 years.
Good old Bibi. In my opinion, he should be known as Boo Boo. The guy is a goddamn clown. Then again, clowns do make children laugh. Not amputees or homeless. And if you think that joke bombed, at least when I bomb, you don't have to call in the UN or the Red Cross. And that's the way Don Key Dick gives it to you, folks. Hard. Raw. And uncovered. And remember, not all snakes slither. Some shake hands. This has been Capital Carnage. I'm Don Key Dick. Good evening. Oh, Don Keenig at it again, boys. This is why we found him under a bridge by the river, is because he had previously maybe spoken out about some things, and they took him for all he had. And looks like he hasn't learned his lesson. But man,
that is a great time to put the banner for entertainment purposes only up.
Well, way to go, Don. Way to go, Don. That is reporting, folks.
Oh, we got some comments that came in over the.
Oh, no.
Oh, of course.
Nanny P said, and Adam gets to get ready for Joe's mom's tattoo. So Adam Johnson, I think that one was towards you. And then we had Matt Johnson, Trump collecting world leaders like they're Pokemon in Trump's voice. I want to be the very best.
I want to be the very best. Hell yeah.
No one has ever won.
Not mediocre. No, the best. The best.
I had a terrible Trump impersonation.
The ultimate best. That's amazing. No, it's so true. It is so true, man. It's a dog eat dog world out there, guys. What do we what do we really do from where we are sitting here behind these awesome desks reporting?
It's a scary time, man. It's a scary time. And I think what's good about it for us is that people are going to need an outlet to go to laugh. And I'm glad that we're going to be able to be that outlet for them, because
exactly.
I think
we are taking global conflicts and turning them into humor.
Yeah, I think this world's just fucked. Just fucked.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I will agree with you there. People, we need to rise up and band together. For if not now, never.
I'm not gonna lie though, it's making for some awesome travel experience, and
yeah, dude, you've seen the world with Don Key Dick, haven't you, dude?
You know, being in the helicopter, fucking flying over places like that.
I don't know if HR reached out to you yet, Pat, but you were in serious PPE violations there. You were right next to the guns. You were with any ear protection.
I didn't need any of that. I had the vest that said press on it, so that trumps everything.
What?
It had nothing to do with your complexion either. That's just a conspiracy, though. Speaking of,
yeah, it was. What was awesome was in the helicopter. We even stopped it at one point, and with all those people around, I just did a full-on comedy show right there, and you saw the people cheering. It was a good time.
I know it sounds like they're saying praise Allah, but they were actually saying fat.
Yeah, exactly.
No, man, it's all in fun. Our reporting, guys. It's all in fun. This is a serious matter, though, and our thoughts and prayers go out to every victim in this conflict. That being said, guys, we're gonna move on to what is one of my personal favorite segments of our podcast, and that is the High Conspiracy Guy with none other than patty cakes, Pat Cardinal.
Hey, give it up for your high conspiracy guy, Patty Cakes, Pat Cardinal.
Whew, that's going to be a tough one to follow, but that's okay, folks, because it's the conspiracy theory of the day. So buckle up, put your tinfoil hats on. Today, we are talking about that picture of Jim Carrey. We've all seen it, the new picture of Jim Carrey coming out. If you haven't seen it, here it is right here. I'll leave that up on the screen for a little bit. But explain this to me, guys. Explain this to me. That right there is not skincare. That's definitely not aging. That is not the fucking same person. You don't need to spend the last few years going on red carpets saying, there is no me. This is all an illusion. The ego is dead. And then just look normal again. Because remember, guys, this is the same guy who did Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, The Mask. The guy had like rubber bones and a face that could do anything but provide Wi-Fi signals. Like all of a sudden now he's talking like he just found the new USB port for reality. You don't go from crawling out of a fake rhino to casually explaining that the self is a construct. Without someone important getting nervous, I might add. I picture a boardroom, big tables, no windows. He's talking about consciousness again, guys. He said this is a simulation. Wait, has he mentioned the Truman Show? Yeah, the Truman Show. You thought that was acting? No, that was a documentary. And then boom, this new photo drops. Different vibe, different energy, like they lowered the brightness on his soul. And the new Jim, he's too calm, too polite. Some would say too scripted. You ever see him blink slowly in interviews? That's not him reflecting, guys. That's the system checking for updates. And here's how we'll know the truth. If one day he grabs a mic at some random awards show and screams, "Alrighty then," with a full 1994 chaos energy, you better laugh. You better clap. Because that is not nostalgia. That's the original Jim breaching the firewall. They got him, guys. But let's hope he can one day make his way back. Boys, what do you think about this Jim Carrey picture? Or conspiracy theory?
Matt was here. He'd say he's the lizard. But no, honestly, man, that is some creepy shit. I had seen that all over the algorithm the other day. Jim Carrey. There he is. There was Matt. I just saw him.
Yeah, right here. If that's Jim Carrey, then he's Whoopi Goldberg. Papa D saying, "Hey, Yahoo just calling me asking for who's this donkey bit guy."
Uh-oh. Yeah, don't search donkey dick on Yahoo. It won't take you to where you want to go.
Put an S at the end. It changes it.
But honestly, the Jim Carrey thing does freak me out a little bit, man, just because this guy used to speak out about the system, the elite, the corruption, the pedophilia, the shady ongoings and back dealings of Hollywood, you know what I mean? And yeah, man, he kind of fell away for a while and went into this personal self-awakening mode. And man, it's Steve, you're looking at me like this is crazy, but no, you for real, this guy dropped off and went. Some people thought he went crazy.
It was around the time that he did the movie 23.
Yeah, and man, he woke himself up to the Matrix almost. Okay, this guy became a painter and was doing all this crazy stuff, saying all this crazy shit, and yeah, look at him now. Look at him now. Yeah. He's not the same. Even his vocal tone is different, man. He speaks at a higher octave now, almost.
I just want to point this out. Look at the difference between these two people. The nose completely different.
Cheekbones, bro. Jim Carrey is not Slavic. He's Canadian.
The eyes, Yeah, exactly. The guy on the right here, I think you guys would be looking at, like the new version. Like this guy looks like he's from like Finland or like Sweden or something. Like
Ja. Big summer blowout. Ja.
I don't know, man.
Maybe he's rehearsing for a new role, you know?
I don't like it. You're messing with the best actor, best comedian of all time.
Oh, man. It's true. It's so true, man. And
what's the last movie he was in? Dumb and Dumber?
The last movie he was in?
I would probably want to say maybe the Sonic movies.
Yeah, the Sonic movies would be his most recent stuff.
I would think so.
I think that's the only movie he is continuing to do.
That seems like classy Jim Carrey style, though.
Yo, go watch Sonic 1 on mushrooms, bud. It's the best movie of all time. Best movie of all time. Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've seen a lot of people like kind of doing the then and now pictures. They're zooming in on the eyes, the bridge of the nose, the muscle structure different, jawline different, shit like that. And I've seen people trying to compare the teeth and shit, and like I don't know, man. It's a pretty big conspiracy theory right now.
Yeah, does Google say he had any kind of like reconstructive surgeries at all, like Botox or fucking any of that other shit?
I don't know. Fact check that shit. Has Jim Carrey recently had Botox or
had like, over his career?
Like, what's he injecting into his fucking cheekbones, bro? That's what I want to know.
You know, with modern sciences and the amount of money that guy has, what's to say, hey, yeah, no, I'm getting older, it's getting wrinkly, here, shove these cheek implants in there. I don't know.
He has not personally confirmed any specific cosmetic procedures. The discussion surrounding his unrecognizable look centers on several factors. So drastic styling changes. We got to keep in mind, I mean, he is 64 now.
Yeah, but dude, your face doesn't change like that. Dude.
No, 100%. Like, you know what I mean? Like his cheekbones went up and his nose came down. Like that's like reverse effect.
Yeah.
Guy. Maybe he got into masochism. And now he's all swole.
I don't know, man. The guy looked the same, roughly, you know, for his entire 30-year career. And all of a sudden now he's got more plastic surgery than I don't know who's a famous person that has low.
Do you remember the movie Toy Soldiers? With like the little army dudes and then the
Small
little
soldiers,
and they would fight each other and shit like they were
small soldiers with the Argonauts and the yeah.
So maybe he's just they're rebooting a live action version of that. He's just trying to look more like a fucking action figure than a person. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just
that MK Ultra.
Not Jim Carrey. That's not Jim Carrey. They got him. That's what my tinfoil hat says, and I'm sticking to it.
It was a good conspiracy segment, though.
I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Put a lot of work into it. Like, try to have some references, to him crawling out of a rhino.
You put so much work into that.
One of the best movies.
The reference coming out of the rhino, that is always an iconic Jim Carrey scene forever, too, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's a moment in cinematic history that is just burned into your fucking brain.
I think I was like 5 or 6 years old when I first watched that movie, and
oh man, Ace Ventura _1 is always my all-time favorite movie. And the thing about that movie is, if you were to try and release that movie today, you could not release that movie today.
No, me it was The Mask. The Mask was like my first one.
Over Ace Ventura and even Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, more than that would be my all-time favorite of his is actually fucking Bruce Almighty. It was like at the peak of his mastership of his craft, man. Like that guy.
Even Bruce Almighty, man, I don't feel like they would be able to release it like that today. Like
that, not the same way. No.
It would have to be
have a monkey fly out of your ass.
I still think, man, like my favorite Jim Carrey, Ace Ventura #1, and Dumb and Dumber for sure.
Yeah, Dumb and Dumber for sure.
Man. Yeah, man, he plays like a psychotic dumb guy, though. You know what I mean? Like he's psychotic as fuck in Ace Ventura or in Dumb and Dumber.
Cable Guy was good. He was like, he had a psycho.
He was
23 was good.
That was the first serious role, right?
The guy could play any fucking role, man.
Yeah, the guy can play any role.
That
What
was
the
like a
other one?
drama horror kind of thing, and it was like there was a comedic scene here and there, but that was like his first serious role.
Yeah.
It's like, remember Adam Sandler? He did that Spanglish.
Gay.
Wasn't funny at all. Like it was a serious role. I know. That's what I mean. In comparison to a comedian and his style going to something serious, most of the time doesn't work.
No, exactly.
But Jim Carrey made it work in 23 or number 23.
Yeah.
Man, he was even like he was the Grinch too, man. And like
that's the next one I wanted to talk about. Man, the Grinch is like to know that like he had barely any like it was just makeup on his face. Like there was no mask, there was no like
and he said that like
his...
and he said it all fucking like it got hard the makeup too, so like it hurt his face. Like he would get so pissed off, like it would take hours to put it all on and get the whole costume on, and then like he would be like, "No, we're finishing this fucking scene. Like we're not stuck because I'm not putting this makeup back on." Like,
yeah,
I don't know if you've seen it too. The bloopers on it too is that like Jim Carrey isn't just handed a script and he goes word for word verbatim.
Oh no, man, he ad-libs all the time, dude.
Just whatever he felt like at the time, and just
this is how you can set aside too. This is how you can set aside Jim Carrey from other actors, because we all watched Jim Carrey be the Grinch, and everybody fucking fell in love with him. Okay, and then not even a couple years later, we watched Mike Myers be Cat in the Hat, and what a lame, dumb movie. Mike Myers, like sucked, dude, sucked. We all expected the same kind of like brilliant performance that we got in the Grinch with Jim Carrey for something like the Cat in the Hat, is something as iconic as that. And Mike Myers shit the fucking bed, bro. Shit the bed.
Can't disagree.
Yeah, they should redo it and have Jim Carrey do the Cat in the Hat, and I think that would make it.
Well, I don't know. He's got to get the face back, bro.
Yeah,
like,
not
he's got
now.
to get his original face back first, man.
This new Jim Carrey, man, is just gonna be
lame.
It's just gonna be a spokesperson for whoever they want.
I'd like to see Jim Carrey do Gandalf.
Oh my God! What the fuck? Jim Carrey be Harry Potter. No, he would be the who's the villain in Harry Potter? Who's the guy with the two like the fucking weird face?
Voldemort?
Yeah. And he kind of like you'd be able to do it now with Jim Carrey because it's all fucked up looking, right?
No,
So,
he would be an epic Voldemort, but that actually
Fuck yeah, guys. Fuck yeah. That being said, we're gonna move on to our next segment. We do the line is red, the phone line's red. He's been waiting for a little bit on the line. He's just waiting to come in. It is none other than the motivational moment, guys, with Apu Smear.
It's time for the motivational moment with none other than Apu Smear.
Oh, hey guys, Apu Smear here today with your motivational speakings of the day. Guys, you might noticing that Apu today sounding a bit kind of maybe the tired, or a bit, how you're saying, the exhaust. Guys, today's motivational message is about doing the workouts, being physically active, guys. Apu wants you guys to remember that we might all not be young, spry guys anymore. Apu sitting at the ripe age of 61. Now, last night, Apu decided, you know what? It has been some time since I am pulling up my britches and getting myself down to the gym to doing the workout. Now, this being said, guys, Apu wanting to let everyone know that this being great first step. When you're coming home from your job and you're like, oh, I'm can't waiting to do the snackings. I've been saving that piece of cheesecake for quite some time. I'm going to eating my cheesecake. I'm going to be sitting down playing the Fortnite with my boys, doing the game chat, and probably get banned for saying stupid things. Fuck yes, great time. However, guys, if we're doing this constantly, we are letting our temple go to waste. We are getting the fat around the belly. We are getting the lazy. Sometimes when you're breathing, it sounds like a pig squealing. Because you're fucking getting way out of shape, guys. So Apu wanting to letting you know this. Apu going to the gym last night. Apu thinking that, yes, I'm going to do the squats, going to be doing the push-up, the sit-up, going to be doing the dips and the crunches and the pull-ups and lifting some weights. Guys, Apu also wanting to let you know this. Sometimes when we are going to the gym and we are having the motivate and we are thinking, yes, I'm going to showing myself that I can still be doing this. Guys, that being said, we are not maybe the same young athletes that we used to be. We are getting the old, and sometimes our body like to reminding us of this. Apu, last night doing the gym, feeling great. Apu waking up today going, you are such a great guy, you're doing good thing, I'm feeling the confidence. But then guys, Apu trying to get out of his bed. And that is where I still am, guys. I have not moved today at all. I cannot doing the move because my body is like fucking you, right? Guys, today my calf and my thighs are like the cement. They're being very, very hard and I'm not walking. Today, my arm muscles, they are being very, very sore, feeling like I'm churning butter for like 16 hours or something. I'm not sure what the hell I was thinking. So guys, Apu wanted to let you know this. You be going to the gym. You're working on yourself, getting yourself back into the good shape, but pacing yourself, guys. Remember, we are not all young bucks anymore. Sometimes, if we are pushing ourselves too hard, our muscles are going to fucking remember it and making you pay for that next day. Going, oh, you wanting to pushing me hard last night? I'm going to make it so you can fucking move today or tomorrow and possibly 3 days later. Guys, remember this. Workouts are great. And if you are personally trying to achieve a fitness goal, Apu standing behind you 100%. Just know, pacing yourself. Don't overdo it. Because what is the point if you're overdoing great workout, then you can't go back to the gym for fucking goddamn 1 week because your muscles are like, no, don't. Stay hydrated, drinking your Gatorade, your water. And remember, a very fit body and fit mind is needed in today's world. Guys, this has been Apu Smear's Motivational Speakings of the Day. Namaste, much love to everyone. Apu. Thanking you, everyone, for tuning in to my motivational message for you. Apu out.
Oops.
Man.
I was rocking out.
Dude. Great message, though. Great message. I'd like to think. When's the last time y'all been to the gym?
Steve, how about it, man?
I work out every day, guys. Lifting starters and tires and wrenching and stuff. No. I will say this though, in perspective to Apu, where he overdid it, thinking he was still a young athlete. A couple of years ago, me and Steph thought it was a great idea that we would go skiing. We used to love it as kids. And, well, we do, and we go. Well, it's safe to say it's not like riding a bike. We decided to follow our friends that were avid skiers. So today we're not shy to this. And they get off the ski lift and they start heading down the double black diamond face, and we look at each other and like, okay, yeah, we know how to ski. We'd like to hit the Nancy first, but we'll follow them. Biggest mistake. Steph wipes out first, but I forget how to stop or slow down. So I am shushing down the mountain. At which point that when you're going so fast, you got to figure out like, okay, now you got to wipe out like gracefully.
How do I fall without hurting myself?
Well, I just tried. The only thing I could do is the fuck when you drop a puppet and it just falls flat, just collapse. Just collapse. Okay. Now you got this grown 30-year-old man starfishing down the mountain. Okay, the amount of momentum that I had. Wipe out, take my skis off, start walking up the mountain to find Steph to tell her, fuck this. I don't even want to go around the rest of the way. So we sneak off to the face of the island or face of the mountain. We go down. We were good. We go back up. We tried again, but my muscles were shaking. Okay? So like when you were a kid, great, go down this mountain like 18 times, didn't feel anything. Take your skis off, get on the bus. Yeah, no. Solid 2.5 weeks of what the fuck is this?
Man, I'll add to that too, man, for sure. I can tell you that I know what that feels like. I've recently been back at the gym, doing a little bit of training, you know what I mean? And yeah, dude, there's some. I've been at that gym for long enough, you know what I mean? That I have a little bit of a reputation. You know, I'm an alumni there at Champs Boxing Club. You know, so when I walk in and I see the younger fighters there that are competitors, and you know they're trying to make a name for themselves in the amateur circuit. Way to go, Pat!
What a coffee!
But they're trying to make a name for themselves in the amateur circuit. You know, they see Joe Bowman come in. You know, 2-time national champ. They're like, "Oh, Joe's here!" Like, "Oh shit, it's Joe Bowman." Now I'm like, "Shit, I gotta, you know, kind of represent, and I gotta lead by example here." And for some reason, these kids are looking up to me. You know what I mean? Like, it's been a long time since I did this. So, man, I'm not going to lie. My first couple nights, dude, I went hard. And, man, I could hardly walk, dude. I was almost second-guessing myself. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, who the hell do I think I am? But I'm not going to lie. with hard work, dedication, and perseverance, I've made it a couple nights to the gym now, and I'm starting to feel better. Starting to feel not waking up as sore and physically incapable of doing anything at the moment. So yeah, man, it does get better, I guess.
I can add to that, Joe. You definitely have the when you walk into the gym, to set the example, you push everybody to the limit. Do you recall when we first met? We got hired at Benson. We had to do a physical, right? And of course, me and Joe were put in the same physical test. So
this is when we first met each other too.
The row machine, and he's going tit for tat, and we're going. We have to get to that row machine, and I'm looking over at him, and he's looking over at me, and we're giving it all we have. We want to prove ourselves. Joe shakes my hand after to see you later, and he leaves. I go to the change room, dying. The trainer had to come in and be like, "Are you okay?" I'm just like, "I don't know. I feel nauseous and I can't breathe." He was like, "Here, have some Gatorade." He's helping me out and shit. Meanwhile, I was like, "Oh my god, why did I do that?"
You forgot my favorite part of the story is that I destroyed you in that rowing machine too. I beat your ass by a minute and 30 seconds, baby.
Did you not even end of it? I was dying.
6 minutes. We had 6 minutes to do. Just 6 minutes and just fucking rowing, bro.
I think we had to do a certain amount of reps. Killed you that day. He would have killed you.
Yeah, but that was whenever I was still in good shape, dude. I was still somewhat in physically good shape. The lungs were okay, I was in good shape at that point. If I was to meet up with that version of me right now, dude, I would cry. I would cry. What about you, Pat? I know you play a lot of hockey, though, Pat. So
yeah, how do those legs feel? I know that feeling.
How do the legs feel after a hard skate?
Well, it goes one of two ways. It goes one of two ways. So either when I get home, my legs are completely dead tired, and I'm like, "Oh, man, I did good that night." But if I get home and I'm not tired, I found myself to start getting disappointed in myself because I'm like, man, I had more that I should have left there. I should be more tired. You know what I mean? So
fuck that. I should have dropped the gloves in the third period.
Yeah,
I should have picked somebody out and just pigeoned them.
If I was to compete against myself at 18 years old, I would probably try to though. Because the lungs, one shift on the ice, man. I'm like, okay, I'll get off. Quick shifts. We're doing quick shifts. 45 seconds.
We all like to think. I'd like to think that we all like to think that the older version of us would be able to beat the shit out of the younger version of us. You know what I mean? And sometimes I still like to think that. I'm like, well, I'm wiser. I'm smarter now. You know what I mean? The younger me was, a little bit more fucking sporadic and spontaneous and didn't always kind of think a little bit. But yeah, I think that's just me trying to give myself my current self some confidence.
It's our endurance that was affected. Me personally, now I'm way stronger physically than I was at 25. However, I could do a lot more swinging of a sledgehammer at 25 than I could do now.
Yeah. It's that attrition, you know what I mean? Back then we had that, we just keep coming,
Yeah. Another good example for it is if you go get a tattoo. Getting a tattoo at 35 versus getting my first tattoo at 16, I felt invincible at 16. It hurt, but man, I could have went all day. I could have went my first tattoo was 5 hours across my shoulders. Compared to now, I go 3 hours is my max. You know what I mean? I'm not doing more than 3 hours, and those 3 hours are quite torturous now. So I know for a fact my pain tolerance as I got older got a lot.
I haven't got tattooed in 10 years.
Oh man,
you need to get this guy tattooed. I want to watch this guy get tattooed.
Bro, so I'll say that about tattoos too, man. I remember I love getting tattoos, and I've got a lot of tattoos in some pretty painful areas. I've still got a couple more to go too. But man, when I did my back, so man, I literally just have the outline of my back, and it took 4 hours. Okay, it's a lot of line work, man. My whole back, it's a lot of line work. It took 4 hours, okay, and at the end of the 4 hours, dude, my body, I was vibrating, man. And Fish was like, dude, your body's tapping out. I'm like, okay, well, yeah. If my body's tapping, dude, I'm done. Like, you know, like I can't stop shaking. Like it's involuntary at this point, right? And he, you know, Fish being a really good buddy of mine, loves to fuck with me and be like, "Oh, you tapped out. You only got the line work done 4 hours. Come on, buddy." But then he's got some really big, nice back pieces he's been doing on some of these other clients of his. And I'm asking him, I'm like, "Man, how are these guys sitting for this?" And he's like, "Oh, they all use numbing cream." And then he tells me, hey, he's like, this one guy, he's like, I told him once, he's like, don't use the numbing cream. He's like, he did 20 minutes and tapped out. I'm like, fuck yeah. See, so like, we still got it though. And I think that's the other thing too, is like, because we are the generation that we are, and you know, we still want to feel like we're those young badass motherfuckers. Like, we will sit there and like just pretend that we're okay. Like, I'm totally fine. I'm totally good, bro. You know who the fuck I am? Inside, you're like, oh my God, fuck.
Yeah.
You're just dying, dude.
Just used to handling the nerves, having to deal with it afterwards. Yeah.
It's a pride thing too, man. You know what I mean? Like, you can't, like, the second you're like, okay, I'm like, you got to give up on something that you knew you could have done before, and you got to kind of declare yourself like, oh fuck, man, now I'm a bitch. You know what I mean? Like you can't hit that plateau. You can't hit that mark. You know what I mean? So no matter what, you just gotta lie it. You just gotta fake it, bud.
No, that's true. Steve, I'm excited to see you get another tattoo, bud, because that'll be a good test.
Bro, I still need to get my LOL tattoo. We'll book ours the same day. How's that?
Yeah. Yeah. That's,
he's like, I don't want to get a fucking LOL tattoo.
LOL tattoo. I'm not saying no. It is definitely on my list. After 10 years, I know what is first, second, third. I think LOL would be like the fourth thing that I would put on after what I want to put on in the first three.
Yeah, I've got like 4 more to go. I'm there too. I got like 4 more to go before my LOL. I've got to finish 2, and then I've got 2 more that I want to get. And then there's the LOL one. Oh shit! That being said, guys,
I don't understand where the order comes into play.
I don't know, man. Well, it's just because I've got my back that I got to finish, and then I got the rest of this leg to go. Right, like we're almost done this whole leg, so I got that to go. So that's like 2, and then like I said, maybe the 3rd one. I'm supposed to get the dome. Me and Fish already got a design for the sides of my dome there, like. That's gonna be sick, and then here too, we got that lined up too.
Oh, you're put LOL here? That's awesome.
No, not LOL there, but this one's gonna be so fun, so fun. Love it.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. That's
all right, guys. That being said, we're moving on. We're moving on to our next segment, which is awesome. It's a fun one, and it is where we get to interact with you guys, the fans. This is the Riff Shift.
Good evening, dears. I'm Manchi Makuta, and you're watching LOL News. Now it's time for the Riff Shift, the bit where we take your clever ideas and have a little play with them. Send them in, we'll do the rest.
Hell yeah. Good old Manchi Makuta with the Riff Shift report. What do we got?
Good old Miss Cooter.
Well, shout out to everybody who commented on our post today.
We had quite a bit today.
Yeah, there was a little bit. So let's go down to some people who haven't necessarily. Okay, so we got Darlene Bergeron. She said, "How many trained MMA fighters would it take to defeat a silverback gorilla in hand-to-hand combat?" Oh, okay, I think that's because one of them was about how long Joe could last or something like that with one.
With a gorilla? No,
I'm glad you closed that statement because you started it off and then paused.
Okay, so well, first we'll answer the second part first. I would not last very long against a silverback gorilla. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a tough motherfucker, okay? But no, dude, what the fuck? No, please.
So toast.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I would fucking take a couple swipes at it for sure. Just like
silverback weighs like 1,000 pounds. Like,
well, I can't find the comment now.
If you didn't swipe at it, like at least give it a swipe. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I'd swipe at it at least. I'd try. But yeah, it's gonna break my back and then pick its teeth with my fucking ribs. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you'd be pretty toast pretty quick.
But yeah, MMA fighters against a silverback gorilla. I don't know what kind of what era are we talking? Today's era or when MMA was good, like the George St. Pierre, Chuck Liddell's and shit like that.
Imagine that, just seeing Chuck Liddell just wind up.
The Iceman, bro. The Iceman. Yo, okay. Give me Chuck Liddell. Give me John Jones. And give me Alex Pereira and one silverback gorilla. And I think that's a pay-per-view.
I still on the gorilla, man. Yeah. I think they're absolutely savage, and it would just take one swipe for them to break like every bone in your body. Bam. Right? It takes another swipe, bam. Chuck it down to come into the magnum choke out, right? I'm just gonna grab a hold of his head, bam.
How big are gorilla ears? I've never really paid attention to gorilla ears. How big are they?
Pat, Google that. What does a fucking silverback gorilla weigh?
Well, I just want to know about its ears because we throw Mike Tyson in the mix, we might have a fight.
Oh shit! I never thought of Tyson. Now that's racist. You can't.
How's it racist? Jesus Christ!
No, man. No, it's not gonna work because their ears are
tiny, or
I don't even know how else.
I'm not gonna lie. I can't even
his ears are inside his head.
Everybody in the comments, picture a gorilla's ears right now. Can you even fucking picture them? What the fuck are those?
You could see them right there. They're in his head. So Mike Tyson's not biting those.
Yeah, well, you stick a finger in there or something.
Wet Willie.
Moving on. What's another comment we got there, Pat?
I do apologize. I got myself picturing giving a wet willy to a gorilla. Okay, so Donnie Cameron with how many STDs is too many STDs?
One.
Okay.
Well, okay. Well, if we're doing this for podcast entertainment, you gotta ask, depending on which one you got or which ones you've got. You know what I mean?
Statement. Think about the statement. How many STDs?
Yeah, but we're supposed to riff on it. We're supposed to riff on it, so we can't just look at the statement, answer the question, none, and then move on. You gotta indulge a little bit here, okay, Steve? So, listen, you meet the hottest chick in your life. You're a single guy. You meet the hottest chick in your life.
STD would I choose?
See, just listen. She comes up to you. She goes, "Yo, we're banging tonight," and you're like, "Hell yeah, we are." And she's like, "However, I do have blank. What are you still doing?" What does she have that's you're still gonna bang?
I would choose the minorest STD.
Well, you got to pick it.
Okay, chlamydia, 3 pills you carry.
I can't believe I got you to fucking do that, bro.
Flip it.
It's true, though. Think about it. Out of all the options, what do you want? Syphilis? Do you want some kind of balling disease? No. You just go with the flap. You'll be itchy for a while. You take a pill. You're good to go.
Got to give a shout out to Jordan Angus though, who said some people think it's like Pokemon, and you got to catch them all.
It's so true. We get a lot of Pokemon comments tonight. Fuck yeah.
All right. We want Steve to get more engaged. Here's the perfect one. So again, shout out to Donnie Cameron. He asked, "Is Steve McDonald a freak in the sheets?"
Okay, bring out the witnesses.
Fuck, I don't have a crickets effect.
Yes, so I'm awesome.
Show us where Steven touched you. Oh, that's great. That's so good, man.
From what we've heard, yes, he is quite the freak in the sheets. From what we've heard,
I would say this. We've all had many outings together, bachelor parties, weddings, road trips, things like that. I remember, I think, Pat, it was your actual wedding night. Everybody had hotel rooms. There we were in Steve's hotel room late at night that he got on his, what was it, VIP membership card, Stephen McDonald? You got that room?
Plead the fifth.
Yeah. So there we are, man. And everybody's hammered, and there's fucking Steve Dickerson, bud, Jordan Terrier, decides that he's gonna just fall asleep right there on the couch, and Steve didn't give a shit, and neither did his woman. But Jordan didn't hear a goddamn thing. He's like, I only slept for fucking 10 minutes, dude. He's like, I didn't even hear a thing. He's like, when I woke up, everybody was out cold.
There's a detail in that story that I think was incorrect there. I don't think his wife was very much approving of the situation. I think
not until the morning when she seen him laying on the couch.
I don't think she realized he was there. Which I'm sorry, but does not make your case any better, Steven, because the fact that he didn't hear anything and the fact that she didn't know he was there, well, she didn't stay quiet because he was there.
Exactly.
If you're catching what I'm...
Right. The hammered guy laying there passed right out is going to be woken up to sudden abrupt noises.
To be fair, I will vouch for that. We tried waking you guys up like 18 times to the point where we had to go to the front desk and the next morning.
They gave us a key to your room too. We could have been total strangers, dude.
Security, because that is a breach of whatever fucking is in place.
I just went to the front desk. I'm like, we can't get them up. Like, he's my buddy. Can I just get a key to the room? They gave it to us, bro. Just open the door, walk in. You're like, what the fuck? Like,
they got a 1-star review that time. That was cool.
Oh, that's crazy, man. All right, we're gonna do one more and then we're gonna move on.
Okay, we'll do one more. All right. So we're gonna go here, Joe. Since we went to Steve for the last one, we'll go here. I know you like the Satanism portion of things. So Donnie Cameron, once again, he wants to know some huge no-nos when it comes to the Devil's threesome.
What the hell is the Devil's threesome?
I was about to ask. I don't
even know what that is.
You got to Google it, Pat. And I know you should ask, but
ChatGPT, it stays in your history. We're gonna make AI. Is gonna make AI fucking.
You gotta love it when you search up a term like this, and the first thing that pops up is the Urban Dictionary. All right, so here's some context to it. So Jane really got a good workout when Dick and Tom gave her the Devil's threesome. So long story short, it's a threesome that involves 2 men and 1 woman.
Okay, so what are some no-nos? Definitely eye contact. Male-to-male eye contact, no-nos. Reach-arounds, no-nos. For sure, no-nos.
See,
if you want to go into some for sure do's, the fucking high five is always a golden one, but you can't look at each other in the eyes though. Fuck yeah, bro.
So this is where the Devil's threesome kind of comes into play, because it's the balls get entangled, and it's completely the wrong 2-to-1 ratio of a threesome. So but as Barney Stinson puts it, thou shall not make eye contact during a Devil's threesome. So, that's just bro code. That's just bro code.
Yeah, no eye contact for sure, dude. Like, no.
Yeah, apparently it's a sin against God, even if you don't believe in him. The origin
high five is good, though. The high five is good.
Yeah, it's a must. It's a must.
And I also want to say this too. I want to say this for anybody that does participate in this. It is etiquette and common courtesy to shotgun where you want first, whether it be down the pipe or up the pipe. Like, you decide, right? But it is etiquette to call it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like wanting the front seat. You got to call it. You got to call it.
Yeah, I think
good old Donnie Cameron.
Yeah, we're gonna get Donnie on one day for sure.
Dude, you have to, man. Like, shout out to that guy. He is like a really nice guy. His humor is completely abstract and he's the first guy ever to show me him standing over a toilet like 6 feet and shitting in it. That's a random video on his phone.
Oh yeah, dude. He's sending some fucked up shit. Man.
No, he didn't send that one there. I recall that video. That I literally just got like one of those like, oh fucking memory lost. But that was during the day that we had them do their photo shoot.
Yeah.
He won the fucking Cornwall Has Talent.
It was. I have a video still on my phone of
fucking dog
being outside Lola's, and somebody had brought their dog outside on the patio, and they had brought out like a Tupperware container full of water, and like, dude, there's like dog slobber all in it. There's like little bugs. There's like gravel pieces in it, gravel pieces in it, and shit like that. And they're daring this one guy to fucking drink it, and the guy's got it up here, and he's like, "Oh, I can't." And Donnie grabs it. He's like, "Pussy!" Just fucking chugs the whole thing, bro. I'm like, fucking dying, dude. He's an animal. Donnie Cameron is a goddamn animal, man. But we love him. We love him. That being said, let's move on, guys, to our final segment of the evening. This one's gonna be good.
Nanny P just touched on. Dave thinks they use the same hole. That's why the balls get tangled. Yeah, it was something to do with that. I wasn't.
Oh no.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Oh.
It's not just a normal
time for our bonus segment. It's dick on dick, right? Like, there's no other way around it. Like, half your dick is touching a dick, and the other
imagine
half
a fridge getting burned, bro. Like, fuck. What are we doing? Ladies and gentlemen, it's time now for the blue collar comedy. Or Jesus Christ, you got me all fucked up in the head. Blue collar tip of the day. With none other than Blackhand Steve McDonald.
Tip your hats. It's time for the blue collar tip of the day with none other than Stephen Blackhands McDonald.
Hey guys, Steve Blackhands McDonald here with your blue collar tip of the day. So here it is. It's time to bring your fans to work day. So you got to understand your clients in order to really diagnose the machine. And you got to get really good at what they say, right? Client comes up and says, "Oh, this brake is going geek, 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 geek." What does geek, geek, geek mean? Is it only when you brake? Is it only when you run? So you got to diagnose this. Let's go into the next one. Let's go into the next one. Right over here. Dump truck comes in. Oh, it's making a woo, 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 woo. Well, is it a high pitch woo, woo? Woo. We need to know the woo, woos. But we got her solved. Finally, it coming in here, whenever it's running, it's going, ah! That one's still a mystery. Back to you guys.
Hell yeah, man. Oh yeah. Steve, can you tell me what's wrong with my van? Every time I turn left, it goes.
Oh,
just straight from the post at the drive-thru.
Wow, that's a good one, Pat.
I just love the way that like you could figure out that the dog was going woo 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 woo, but you couldn't figure out what was going in your shop.
I don't think you were meaning the dog was woof woofing.
No, the tire woo 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 woo. Makes a difference.
I would have first checked the dog myself as well.
That's Coda. That's a good old shop dog. King of the shop.
He fetches rocks.
Yeah, man.
He's a good dog. He's a good dog. All right, guys. We're going to wrap this up here, I think. But before we do, it's we got a couple of reminders for y'all, guys. Do not forget about the bike raffle. The bike raffle. Steve, tell us about the bike raffle.
Yeah, it was donated there by Bowtie Auto Sales there, good buddy Kenny. And it's all going to help Camp Seaside Boxing, the 2019 Suzuki Boulevard. We got a bunch of numbers sold already, but the squares there's 200 numbers. It's $50 a square. And you can find them a link to our website. And also you can visit Champs or Bowtie Ken Auto Sales, get your numbers in. And yeah. That's the bike sale.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You gotta get in on that bike. Summer's coming there. Spring is around the corner. Okay, you want to ride away on this beautiful fucking machine. Because if nobody buys it or like nobody wins it, then man, we're just gonna keep it our damn selves. I don't know what we'll do. But you guys... Also, guys, don't forget the 420 show, the March open mic. Ticket links are out there for them. Go get them. Okay? Because the open mic for sure, 100% is going to sell out. It has the last 2 months in a row. Hosted by Pat Cardinal this month. It's going to be sick. 420 show, like I said, annual show. Always does well. Huge sponsors, raffles, door prizes. It's going to be awesome. And yeah, Battle of Ontario coming up in May, guys. Battle of Ontario coming up in May. Your boys from Team Cornwall are going up to defend our crown, okay, against Team Toronto, who is also undefeated. So it's a battle of champions, guys, and I'd like to think that we're going to fucking come out on top. But we're in enemy territory, okay? So it's going to be good. It's going to be good.
We're coming out with our best material that night, our Saturday night stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
we're coming out with the
You're getting a Saturday night material, Toronto.
It's going to be good.
Hell yeah, we're coming harder than your mothers do to our clips. You know what I mean? And with that being said, we will go to our final thoughts of the evening. Pat, we'll start with you.
Final thoughts of the evening. It was a great episode. Like we said, during dark time in the world today, we are just here to turn those frowns upside down and put some smiles on people's faces, you know? So thank you to everybody who engaged, commented, shared, liked the stream, all that fun stuff. It goes a long way in helping just push out to other people.
Oh yeah. Very well said. Very well put, Pat. Way to go, buddy. Steve,
thanks.
Final thoughts for the evening. Yeah, I think the riff shift segment is really moving itself along. I wish we got some more diversity on them. If we had more time to scout out riff shift topics, maybe then we could go a little harder. Thanks to Jonathan Cameron, I got to go take my 3 pills now. Other than that, I think it's moving along just quite nicely.
Yeah, man, we're having fun. All these little segments there, you know, guys. We, it's to kill the time and make sure that we've got the entertainment boosting for you guys there. So we try to stay relevant, keep you pumped up. That's what it's all about. And my final thoughts this evening, guys. Tonight we laughed at geopolitics, fixed your weird car sounds, read comments from people that are legally allowed to vote, and talked way too much about a grown man's face. This being said, there's one thing that we've learned. It's that humanity is basically a group project. The smartest kid died in 2012. Now the rest of us are just eating glue and launching missiles. Sleep well, everyone. And remember, don't do anything I wouldn't do. But if you do, name it after me.
Hurry up and buy a square to win this damn bike. You won't find another ride like this for the price. Jump in before it's gone. Listen to her.